Hello students, I hope everyone are doing good and welcome to this session. Students, as we know that in previous class we were discussing about the ruling the countryside, the new lesson. So far we have discussed how the British East India Company became a Diwan, means a chief, and the revenue system, how they put a kind of system of tax to improve their financial conditions, revenue for the company, and to need to improve agriculture and the power. So these were the points what we have discussed in previous class. Today's class will go towards a new system is devised. How British East India Company introduced a new kind of system. So here I have written two systems which was introduced by Holt Mackenzie. So he was a British officer, a company officer, and the Munro, Thomas Munro. So both are officers of the company, East India Company, those who given responsible to look after Indian administration in 18th century. So in the north, students, in 1822, Holt Mackenzie, he was the given responsibilities in northwestern part of India. Northwestern part of India means present day Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, the Bengal region. So the Thomas Munro was given responsibilities in the south, almost in the same duration, same time. So both are introduced a new kind of system regarding agriculture and tax. Regarding agriculture and to collect the tax. So according to Holt Mackenzie, so he given importance for villages. According to him, the village was the important social institutions. The village was one of the important social institutions for the financial. So only through village, a country's economy can improve. So this was the point was observed by Holt Mackenzie in 1822. So that's why he introduced as a kind of a technique and method or system in the field of agriculture. Just hold on, friends. I will go to the textbook. So here the page number, come to page number 29. Page number 29, just underline the point what I am going to tell. Come to second paragraph in page number 29, second paragraph. Holt Mackenzie devised a new system which came to an effect in 1822. So he ordered his assistants to inspecting the lands, measuring the fields for inspection of agriculture land and measure means once again survey method, measuring the fields and plots. So within a village, so Mahal is called village. So not permanently fixed. The tax system was not permanently fixed. The charge was given to the village. The charge of collecting revenue and paying to company was given to the village headman. So before this, the company directly involved to collect the taxes, and the farmers and peasants, they used to give taxes directly to the company. So here he has been changed. The Mackenzie has been changed the system. So he appointed, means he given responsibilities to the village headman, for example, Sarpanch, like that. So he was responsible to collect the taxes from the peasants and the farmers, and he used to hand over collected tax to the company. So this was the system was introduced in north and northwest part of India. So northeastern part of India. So this system was known as the Mahalwari System. or Mahalwari settlements. So this system was known as the Mahalwari settlements. So we will go to the Munro system. So next one is the Munro system. So Mackenzie was responsible for the northern part of India. So Munro was responsible for this the southern part of India, like the Karnataka region. So Karnataka, southern part of Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. So this region. So here the Munro also introduced some kind of system called Raithwari System. Just like Mahalwari System, even the Raithwari System also introduced by Thomas Munro to collect the taxes from the peasants and the farmers. Just underline, students, the first line, underline the first line. In the British territories in the south, there was a similar move away from the idea of permanent settlements. A new system that was devised came to be known as Raithwari System, Raithwari System. So these are the two systems were introduced by the company. So this Raithwari System was introduced after the death of Tipu Sultan, after Third Carnatic War, after the death of Tipu Sultan. So this was introduced. Before that, this region, the Carnatic region, was under the control of Tipu Sultan. So that's why it was not possible. After the death of Tipu Sultan, his region was passed under the control of the British East India Company. So this was the two systems were introduced. Just hold on, students. So we will move towards further. Well, students, after these two systems was introduced by the company, so it was not well. So whatever they introduced, it was not well, because sometimes the peasants and poor farmers, they have faced many problems. They are unable to pay taxes, whatever they introduced, whatever the British officials they introduced or fixed. So it was too high. They are unable to pay because that much profit was not brought by the farmers. So the investment, whatever they invested to grow the crops, and after growing crops, when the crops harvested, it was not, they didn't get a profit. So there was a great loss for farmers and poor peasants. So it was not, all was not well, and sometimes due to the climatic conditions, weather and climatic conditions, they are unable to grow the crops, and sometimes the poor agricultural technology and manure and the quality of seeds were not so good, so they didn't get proper crops. So because of many reasons, so the farmers, they have faced many problems. And after this, so the crops for Europe. So what was the main crops they demanded? The company demanded for Indians. Crops for Europe. See, compared to India, the European countries are too small. So Indian subcontinent. So it was very fertile land. India was very good in agriculture and very good in wealth. So the soil of India was rich in minerals, nutrients, so which supports all type of agriculture. And so it is, the India is in torrid zone. It is not in temperate zones. So there was a healthy climate, the healthy weather for to grow the crops, to support the agriculture. So European countries, most European countries are lies in north temperate zones. So means one of the they faces many cold conditions. So it receives almost cold conditions, the snowfall regions, and it was not suitable for agriculture. So they didn't grow proper crops, whatever they required. So that's why they demanded Indians to grow crops, whatever they need. So one of the main reasons why they demanded for India to grow the crops. So it is for industrial revolution. Industrial revolution took place in Europe in 18th century. In 18th century, so industrial revolution took place. ಅಂದರೆ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕಾ ಕ್ರಾಂತಿ. ಸೊ ಕೈಗಾರಿಕೆಗಳು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯುರೋಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 18th ಸೆಂಚುರೀಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ the industrial revolution, so the industries need raw materials to produce finished products. To produce finished products, industries require raw materials. So these raw materials provided only through agriculture, only through the agriculture. So that's why Europeans demanded Indians to grow sugarcane and cotton, indigo, so many other the spices, Indian spices. So these are the raw materials were much demanded in 18th century. So that's why they requested this. They put pressure on Indian farmers to grow such kind of crops to improve their industries and to get more profit. So for example, just in your textbook it has been given, see here, crops for Europe. See, opium, indigo. The British pressured or forced cultivators, means farmers, in various parts of India to produce other crops: jute in Bengal, tea in Assam, sugarcane in United Provinces, Uttar Pradesh, so wheat in Punjab, cotton in Maharashtra and Punjab, the cotton, and rice in southern part of India, in Madras region. So these crops was not possible to grow in European countries. So that's why they pressurized and they put pressure on Indians to grow. And Indian farmers, after growing crops, compulsorily they should sell these raw materials, means these crops, to company for less price, and they took for less price to Europe and they made more profit. So this was the process was done in 18th century for company towards India. Just hold on, students, we will move further. Okay students, so well, I was talking about the crops of India, so which was demanded by the Europeans. So here one of the important concept is the indigo. So the Indian indigo, so this was the important crop which was produced by Indians to Europe. So what is an Indian indigo? So it is a plant. So Indian indigo was a plant, so which is rich in blue color. So which is rich in blue color. So this color was used in printing technologies. So printing technologies on cotton cloths. Printing technologies on cotton cloths for design, for interior designs. Okay. So there was a much demand for Indian indigo in 18th century by the Europeans. So why there was a great demand? So compared to Indian indigo, compared to wood. So once again it is also similar to Indian indigo. So wood is also a plant which provide blue in color. Wood was also a plant, so which was grown in Europe, southern part of Europe. So compared to Indian indigo, so this was very dull. It was very dull, and the quality was not up to that mark compared to Indian indigo. So that's why there was a much demand for Indian indigo. So this Indian indigo so later cultivated in Central America, called West Indian island, and in North America, as well as in South American continents. So many countries in North America and South America they started growing Indian indigo. So due to the some climatic conditions and some due to some reasons, so it was not grown. So it was collapsed in North America and South America and as well as in Central America. So that's why the British they turns towards India. The British turns towards India for Indian indigo. For Indian indigo. So this was an example why they demanded for to grow the crops for Europe in India. I think this class is enough for you. So just read the lesson, you will come to know. If you have any problems and doubts, please contact us. I will continue in the next class, the part 2. Thank you, students.